kindness. Where is it in martial arts? Or better asked, how emphasized is it? To answer this, we must first ask, why do you practice martial arts? Is it to beat up that one kid that bullied or still bullies you? Is it because you enjoy fighting and the quote-unquote violence? Or is it because you want to be the best, right? The best to ever do it? Whatever your answer may be, I am willing to bet that you use martial arts as a method to develop yourself, whether it is to become stronger so that you can stand up to your bullies, to use martial arts to express yourself in combat and to enjoy that quote-unquote violence you love so much, or to develop the qualities and skills so great that you may one day be considered the best. It all serves that same purpose, to develop yourself. When examining this question, I realized that in the current paradigm found among people who practice martial arts, it has become easy to misconstrue self and self-development with individual, and development with improvement. This by itself is not a bad change, as in the current day and age, individual improvement is a great aspiration, one that we should all be striving for. Similarly, I deeply believe that the quote-unquote journey in martial arts is essentially one where you can only rely on yourself. You may meet great mentors and great training partners along the way. However, at the end of the day, the only one that's in the ring, the only one that is fighting, is you. This, however, has led to a slight issue, where the practice of martial arts has become too focused on the individual, with the focus only being on showing your skill on the mats or in the ring, and becoming the champion in whatever martial art you practice. This, in turn, has led to martial artists neglecting the kindness that should be shown in martial arts. Now let me wax poetic here and say that I believe that martial artists should douse ourselves in the flames of aggression and violence, with the aim of finding peace in the midst of that storm. Likewise, we should be able to look back and see the path of humility and kindness we have built while walking through those same flames. Our passion for combat matching our zeal for the betterment of life and the people we live with. Our expression of ourselves through our art leaking into and becoming one with the way we treat the people around us. I believe that it is only by practicing both the combative and interpersonal sides of martial arts we may find true balance. After all, martial arts is, in my personal belief, the best tool for self-development. But we must never forget that it is still just that, a tool. Therefore, we should treat it as such and use what we learn from it in our daily interactions. Of course, when I say kindness, I do not mean that you should let yourself be harassed, scammed, or fooled. I merely ask that we use the strength and insight we gain from our practice in our daily life in the form of a smile, or in the form of help when someone needs it. In the same way that we struggle physically in the dojo or gym or whatever you train, everyone else does in their own way. And as such, we should be able to recognize it and respect it in people in the same way. I tried something a little different. Like and subscribe for more. Peace.